Am I the a-hole for embarrassing my boyfriend at a game release? Story. My boyfriend, 23, and I, 21 female, went to the midnight drop of a video game at our local game store. I had already pre-ordered and paid for 2 copies of the game, one for me and one for him. We specifically went to the midnight release because there was a free tote bag with each purchase. When we got to the front of the line, we got our 2 copies of the game and our tote bag. As I am about to leave, my boyfriend kindly asks the guy, "Could we get a second tote bag since we got 2 copies of the game?" Which is not an unreasonable question, but I knew it was 1 bag per purchase, and I had previously told him that if he wanted a bag, he should pre-order on his own. Well, after the guy said no, he snapped and started getting rude with the guy, saying it was ridiculous, we were cheated, and other, in my opinion, stupid things in a very rude and aggressive tone of voice. I told him, "It's not the time for this," and pulled him out of the store. Once we got to the car, he got mad at me and told me how embarrassing it was to get pulled out of the store, and how I should have let him handle it man to man. Now he won't talk to me. And every time I try to talk to him, he puts on this high-pitched voice and imitates me saying, "It's not the time for this." I didn't mean to embarrass him, but he was being rude and embarrassing me. Am I the a-hole? Top comment reads, "You are dating a child." Someone replied, "Surely sufficiently abusing a low-level service worker will enable them to suddenly transcend store policy that they have no say over and must abide by as a confession of employment. Let me guess, he has an uncontrollable temper when playing that makes him act like a streamer doing a rage bit for views if it doesn't go his way, except not performatively." Another said, "NTA, he embarrassed himself. I hope you don't give him your tote bag." Someone shared, "Let him handle it man to man. Sparring with a store clerk about a posted policy? He's ridiculous and should likely not be your boyfriend for much longer. You did nothing to embarrass him. His behavior was, remember, how he treats the waiter/clerk is how he will one day treat you." A Redditor replied, "He already treats her just as disrespectfully, mocking her instead of seeing the only person in the wrong was and is him."